Guys, welcome back to Matt Chat Podcast with yours truly, Big Sexy Paul Ciato, Cuzzy Frank, the Red Man, Christopher Shea, Blue Eyes, the Platinum Blonde, the Red Rascal, Hellboy. Am I leaving any out?
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, exactly.
I'm a little upset that you guys have AKAs and I'm just Cuzzy Frank.
But it's
AKA Cuzzy Frank.
Cuzzy
It says it all.
Frank, Frank Grizzly, Cuzzy
Okay.
Frank, the Dancing Elephant. What else do we want? What else?
Okay.
All right?
I feel part of like the trio now.
Cleaned up.
I feel like
cleaned up, Frank. Looking nice.
CT's finest nice.
CT's finest nice.
Thanks.
Peter Oberg, Leroy.
And Leroy.
Leroy. I remember last 2 weeks ago, it went from Leroy to fucking Leroy didn't have the chair right. That's why you can't get the right thing. Leroy messed it up.
And let me tell you something. Those are the types of things that bothers me.
This bothers me.
They bothers me.
What are you,
Those things
Canadian?
bothers me.
Things that bother you, huh? Really?
No, he's doing
We should
Canadian.
talk
He's
about
got to
it.
put an S in there.
Oh, we'll be here. We'll need 3 hours for
Well, you know what
that.
happened to me last week?
What happened?
Peter-
I was driving on 84.
Fine, tell us.
All right, let me tell my story. I was driving on 84 like an old man, minding my own business. So I get onto the far left lane to get off.
Wait, time out. Can we ask questions
Extension.
during your story?
No,
or
let him tell the
All right,
fucking
fine.
story, man.
Well, I got questions because it's
Well,
going to
no
help
questions.
with
Let him tell
with
the
my
story.
synopsis.
So listen, I'm in that lane, and some guy was driving
Leftover,
erratically, trying to pass me from behind, and he looped around and went
So
around.
you're in the fast lane.
I was in the exit lane to get off.
Oh, but a
Left-handed
left-handed exit, though.
Yes.
Tell us more about your
Alright, that makes
podcast
sense.
interruption with Shade.
No, these are important questions.
Don't
I'm gonna
ask
go
him.
to
Let him tell the
an accurate-
story.
The guy went behind me, and he forgot about that, and he went to the far right, and he swerved around, this, that, and he wasn't getting off the exit. So he's looking at me, and I was in a great mood, so I couldn't care less. I just smiled at him. Next thing I know is he picks up this printed sign of a middle finger it was in a plastic thing you buy at,
That's excessive.
Yeah.
you buy at Staples, where you put sheets of paper in, and then he had a stick
A
taped to
laminated-
the back, and he was going like this,
To
holding
you.
it up to me. And he was like, he's out of shape, he's a middle-aged guy. And he was just like going like this, and I just waved. He started going more and more. But then I veered off, went off my left exit. But anyway, it reminded me of you a little bit. Chris.
You mean to tell me, after he saw that it was an exit-only lane, he still wanted to say F you?
Yeah, because he...
He figured you're getting off. He can keep going. He's a coward.
Yeah. So, I was just very impressed by, all the extra effort the guy put into it by going home, printing out a middle finger, in color, mind you.
Was it? Here's a question. Did it look like it could have been his middle finger?
Giving the finger to...
Like, was it a photocopied in color, or
No,
it was a real hand
it was
looking?
like, you got it online, maybe.
I gotta tell you, normally I'd be pissed off, but the amount of effort he put into that, I'm a little impressed. Like, I would honestly have just been like,
Laughed at that.
I just waved. I was like, "It's a good one, Charlie."
And so he's holding a stick up through like a sunroof, or just?
Just at the
in
window.
the driver's side
In the window,
going,
dude. Yeah.
looking at
The
me.
fact that this man had this accessible, just in a normal
think that's
daily
great.
trip, is ridiculous.
But here, that
that
shows you
means
how
that
often it happens that he's got to do that. That means you have the problem.
It means
bro.
he's an asshole.
Yeah, like if you're having it happen that
dot,
often,
dot, dot.
He's an
You're
asshole.
an
You're
asshole.
an
if you're having it happen that often, and
Maybe
you
you're the
need,
problem.
yeah, you're the fucking.
Well, here's the
problem.
other part. Obviously, he hasn't had it happen where some berserker follows him on the highway or off the road to his house or to wherever he's going and gets out and slaps the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, or God forbid, a maniac decides I'm going to come up and shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, God forbid, there's
Yeah.
retards out there like that decide, okay, you want to do that? Give that to me. Because guess what? You're a big shot, and then what happens? Right?
I mean, unless
that's
they
so
almost
ridiculous.
killed you on the fucking highway, isn't that a little bit excessive?
I don't
That guy,
find
isn't
it.
that
I don't find it excessive at all.
Not saying
How
the
fast?
ass-
Were you, hold on. How fast were you going, Peter?
Peter drives normal.
Well,
Nah.
I could have been going faster.
There you go. I could have been going
It
faster.
was the exit lane.
It's
But
an exit
here's the
only.
thing. Once you say exit lane, you're completely in the right. But if you weren't in the exit lane, right?
I agree. The only reason I was in that lane is
I
because
got
I'm
it.
getting off
If
an
you're
exit.
not, if you're in the passing lane going slow and you don't move over, you're an asshole. If you have to be in the
Yeah.
passing lane because it's the exit only lane, I would recommend maybe 1,000 feet away you start moving over into that lane so you can process the exit. But I mean, it's the exit only lane. You can't really say much about it.
We're driving back from AC, being there all day from and I'm 10 o'clock at night. 2
You
hours.
left 10 o'clock
10
tonight,
p.m.
You left at 10 p.m.?
10 p.m.
I remember.
you know?
Yeah,
And
'cause
I'm
he was
like-
wrestling.
Yeah, so we're driving home, and it's a carload of guys, and I'm like,
It's
and we're
Atlantic-
talking about
Atlantic
that.
City, just so you people
Exactly,
know.
AC. So like, and the guy next to me is like, this shit all happens all the time. And you're coming up, they see you coming, and they don't move.
No.
It's like you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight up, and the laws dictate, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. There's literally a
That's
sign.
not the cruising lane.
No,
That's the
man.
passing lane.
There's
So if
literally
you're
a
not
sign on the
passing,
Cause an accident,
get back in the
and
middle
you
lane.
can cause road rage like that. You're being an asshole, and I hate to say it, you end up having to go into the lane you're not supposed to pass in, and you look over, peek over to your left, and it's some fucking nerd, or some guy that you want to grab by his neck,
Or even a woman
Yo.
who's now flicking. Don't you love that?
Yeah, man.
Dude, can I tell you how many times? Dude,
Tell us, look at the camera.
I'll be driving up Federal Road, and like, I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, and all of a sudden I get cut off, and I'm like, what a jerk. So I'll beat my horn. Not even like an aggressive beep, just like you're a jerk. And then sure enough, there's lights all over the thing, so we get up next to each other. And I have a lady or an old guy who like wants to get out of the car and fight me. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, really?
You know what it is you're so
like,
red
really?
that they like it's like a bull. I look at you and I just want to
but
fucking
dude,
I just want to
I'm okay with that, but here's the thing.
you know how
Dude,
hard it
this
is to
is a-
sit next to the entire time. I just want to cover your mouth up. Shut up, Shay! Shut up! Someone else is talking, Shay! Shut up, Shay! You know, it's just like I can't help it, Shay. I don't know what it is. I can't.
I don't know where that would come from. Either.
I don't sense it either. But I don't even get it. I can't even understand it. Like, are you kidding me? You're a 70-year-old woman and you're flicking me off. Yeah, and I've even had them roll their window down to yell at me.
Maybe she watches the
For,
podcast.
and she cut me off.
You can't skip leg day, Shay. She's yelling at him.
I know you don't do legs, Shay. I know it.
The Bills are never gonna get rid of that tummy, Shay.
I heard.
For the record,
You don't want it. You don't want it. I
For the record,
heard.
look at this shirt.
He doesn't really want it.
Dude, look what's going on here. And I got a bad wing. I haven't been able to work out in 3 months.
Looks like an
And
extremely
things-
tight shirt.
Things are still happening.
Where'd you go,
And-
Baby Gap, for that shirt?
Oh, babe. Oh, really? You want to go there? Because I can tell you whose shirt I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But I mean, you look good.
It fits him appropriately.
Dude, look what's going on
Yeah,
here.
wait for the camera. One time.
Suck
Yeah,
it in.
baby.
Suck it in.
I did.
Look, I see how I wear the plaid to diffuse my roundness. I work
You
with
know,
it.
I got another example of what you're talking about. Because, I mean, there's so many, but this happened a few days ago. I was telling you about it. So we were doing a live, you know, with some things we got going on here at the facility, and you know, a lot of high energy, good stuff. It's great to promote. You know, when you do these lives on Facebook, you can see who's watching. You can
Oh,
see-
yeah.
You can see who's watching, right? And all of a sudden, you see faces pop up that don't like your shit. They're fucking haters. You know, they don't support. They don't do this. They don't do that. And you're sitting there, and I'm like, so for me, because I'm an asshole too.
You're going to call him out.
I called him out, and I was like, "What are you watching for? You're a hater. You don't support anything. Don't watch.
And you're not going to like it.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it. Don't watch. What are you watching? Because you're a snooper. You're a hater. You're everything that these kids will never be.
Yeah, that's-
Period.
I mean, your number
You
one
know.
fan.
So, and the bottom line is,
Are they from New Fairfield?
of course. So the point being is, you know, so the point being is, it's you're an asshole. Like, you know, what is it, man? You're a coward. You're an asshole. It's like
More
seriously.
importantly, if you're going to watch it, at least give it some love then. You may be a snooper, you may be a this, what are you watching it for if you're not?
Hey,
Yes.
dude, yo, you know what? Bad press is still press, man. I got no
Oh, no
problem.
doubt. Listen,
but it's not bad press. He's not even saying
Give me the
anything.
hate. Give me the hate. Means I'm on your. It means I'm in your
Doing
brain.
something right,
Yeah.
yeah.
But point being is, it's the same thing. You're an asshole. You know, it's the point of. It always goes back to the same thing. It's like, so then when you do certain things, and I call that passive aggressive behavior, and I despise it, as we all know. Then you want to know when you're poking people and you get the response you get.
How you
'Cause
don't
you're an
think you
asshole.
deserve it? Yeah, but how you
Yeah.
don't think you
How
deserve
you
it?
don't deserve it? Why? Because you're hiding behind a screen. You're hiding behind a keyboard. You're an asshole. You know you've been an asshole. You know you're a hater. You know you're X, Y, and Z. I know you are.
Did
What
you
are
really
doing?
call him out?
I swear to God, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Absolutely did.
Well, you know, last week we talked about.
I swear to God, I did.
He did.
last,
I absolutely did.
Last week we talked
What are
about.
you
like,
doing
What
watching?
are you watching? You're an asshole. You know, you're a hater.
Now, are inanimate objects allowed to be assholes too? Because there's a lot of times my phone is an asshole. It cuts out on me. I want to just smash it, but I can't.
Yeah,
What kind of phone
you're
do you have?
You're causing yourself a cost, an unnecessary cost when you smash.
What kind of phone?
An iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I'm just wondering.
I got a rotary.
iPhone, huh?
Hello?
I'm on that Android lifestyle. That's why.
Oh, whatever that is.
I don't have any. I don't have any
That
calls
messes up our
dropping.
texting, you know.
Yeah, of course it does.
What's that?
His phone messes up our texting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, good. My phone don't drop any texts.
Being an asshole.
My phone don't drop any calls.
... You're an asshole.
Yeah, that's right. I have a phone that my apps work and I don't have issues.
Speaking of inanimate objects, like Annabelle.
Fucking, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. Yeah, so last week I went to go see
new one?
Annabelle Coming Home
Word
with
up.
my lady, and I love horror movies and stuff like that. But this is like based on the true story of the Warren family, and I know the movies like exaggerate a little bit, but I shit you not, I came out of there with my back soaked, dripping sweat, like full panic attack during the movie.
He
It
doesn't
was-
like that shit.
Get out of here.
It was fucking freaky, man. It was freaky.
Dude,
devil shit.
The devil's
I
not-
don't.
yeah, because you
devil
can't
shit,
punch
I
a devil.
don't. I don't. It was.
Is it devil red? Oh my God! Look at your tail.
Let me tell you something. The
Looks like
devil's,
looks like a Playgirl bunny.
For the
like a gay
record-
magazine.
the devil is misunderstood. The devil doesn't make you do bad stuff. What the devil does is he enforces the punishment. That's all he does. He's not making you do. You do the bad things, and then he's there. He's like a correction
he
officer.
tries to get people
That's who
to
the
go.
devil is. The
Tries to-
devil
tries to
is a
sway
correction
people.
officer, making you finish out your punishment where you belong.
Yeah,
That's it.
Well, anyway,
Servants
what
by
Frank's trying to say is
Christopher
that Annabelle, if
It's
you
a-
watch
it's
the
some
movie,
scary shit, dude.
It's this fucking doll that looks scary. It is X, Y, and Z, and basically can do shit to you if it's not in the box.
Well, it opens up the gate. For
And dude,
other-
the doll looks scary. Why would you buy it anyway? It looks scary.
Well, the real doll, the real Annabelle thing was like a Raggedy Ann. That's
Oh,
the truth.
oh,
It wasn't.
yeah.
It didn't look
Doesn't
like the
look
thing they got in the
scary.
movies. I'll tell you
Yeah,
right
it doesn't
now.
look like on a.
Yeah, it's like something you would put that your kid would take to bed with it. You know what I mean? Like as a little
Memento.
girl or boy.
What's the doll you take to bed
Little
every
pop.
night?
Blow up.
You had a perfect opportunity to say your wife. You know, the doll that I take to bed every night.
I
And
thought
you
you'd say the
fucking
Latin doll.
Don't start.
ruined
Don't
it.
start. I'm
Ruined
gonna-
it.
I'm
See,
I feel
see,
putting
Mrs.
it-
Shea, he ain't worth the salt.
I'm putting a stop to him right now
because we can keep going.
because he
There.
won't stop. And the discipline split is nowhere here. And there's
Thank you.
There's
I broke it,
kettlebells
dude.
on my feet, and I
I
will use
freaking
it.
wood chipped the discipline.
And
stick.
I will use a kettlebell.
He told me once he'd been to some interesting places.
Really? What kind of
Interesting
places?
parties.
Like a lifestyle type of.
I'm
Was there
interesting
leather?
parties.
Was there leather?
Dinner parties
Patent leather?
in
Oh.
New York City.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Let me tell you something.
That's a whole episode.
No, well, it's not really a whole. I can make it quick. Sorry,
I'm sure you always do.
We went with some friends. It was
never
like
quick.
it was like Cirque du Soleil met S&M. It was friggin' awesome. I ain't even gonna lie.
He's beaming.
Dude, 'cause let me tell you something. You go down like
You go down?
You go down 8 levels, and so you're in this freaking. You're underneath.
Is this some like
the
Tom
subway.
Cruise? You got to wear a mask to go.
No. You have to
eyes wide
but
shut.
People were wearing masks. There's no question.
What's the password? Cerebellum.
And you get a necklace.
Fidelio.
And the,
Fidelio, that's what it is.
and the necklace
the
tells
first
you what you're gonna
password.
do. The necklace tells you what you have access to. And dude, to get into for starters,
So
the
is it like
bathrooms-
is it like a Brazilian steakhouse where it's like yes, you turn it over for green, I want to participate. Red, no, I don't want to participate.
the bathrooms are co-ed, and to get to the bathrooms, you have to go through mines. And they're touching you, and they're to walk through the hallway to get to the bathrooms, it's all mines.
Are they clothed?
Oh yeah, you're 100% clothed. But the bathrooms were co-ed, which I thought was badass. So I got picked by the queen. It was the queen of the night. So I get this little diamond put on my face, so that way everybody identifies me as the person. And so all of a
That's
sudden,
cute. You
then, dude,
bedazzled your cheeks.
I got kidnapped.
What?
I'm walking with my wife, and we're talking, and all of a sudden they fucking kidnap me. I'm not even joking. 2 fucking huge guys
Did they
come
shove
up.
something
Two
in your mouth?
huge guys. Keep going. Two huge guys
huge
kidnap
guys,
you.
but-
Hans and Franz take you away.
They put me up on the stage, and now I've got like burlesque dancers, aka strippers, all around me dancing like.
Don't ever call a burlesque dancer a stripper. It's very different.
Well, okay, so
It's very different.
we'll call them burlesque
It's an art
dancers.
form, okay.
Yeah, okay, we'll call them burlesque dancers then. around me dancing and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, there's trapeze act. Dude, it was crazy. And the way the food worked, it was you can go to any table you want and grab food. So we would just go to a table, sit down. Hey, how's it doing? Can I get some of your food? I'll trade you. I got some of this. You got some of that.
But don't you do that all the time with Paul?
Well, I always eat his food, 100%. But these were perfect strangers. You don't even know who they are. You go to random tables. If you see something you're like, oh shit. I think at our table we had
That's too much sharing.
salmon
for me.
Wellington.
That sounds
No,
like too much sharing.
Let
for
me tell you something. Every time you walk by, there was like a section where everyone gets their ass grabbed.
Yeah, but what if somebody wants?
There
to
was wait.
There was an ass grabbing
Every
section.
section.
There was an as soon as you pass the bars, as you come around like this, there was an ass grabbing section where there's like 2-3 people there. They just stand there and they just grab asses. Male, female, don't matter.
I was famous for that. I used to do
Yeah,
it all the time.
yeah.
You just pinch my ass. I know you did, you little devil. I got you.
So-
You know, but that going to a place where they're grabbing asses, I don't know how
Dude, it
comfortable
was-
I'll be with that.
The fact that they came up with an ass grabbing
Well,
section.
was it more like an outside, or do they do the full cup?
No. It was a respectful ass grab.
okay.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It was a subtle,
Yeah, it was
subtle ass grab.
Well, it wasn't even that subtle. You were like, ooh, what the hell? And
So
you
you
look,
get you one of these, you went.
yes, 100%. So it wasn't uncomfortable or unprofessional, but it was an ass grab nonetheless.
So there was no assholes in there. Then.
On this episode of 50 Shades of Shay,
I gotta be honest.
they're all
Everybody
red
was
shades.
very cool, and then afterwards it turned into like a techno party, where it was just like fucking laser beams and everybody's dancing and jumping. It was. Let me tell you something. It was
How'd
fun.
you find out about this place, and how'd you end up doing it?
Did you search for this?
No, I gotta be honest. I like weird stuff like that. So
This is the tip of the iceberg, right?
well, no. This is. I mean, yeah. I like weird shit. That's what I am. I'm a freak, and I like to do freaky shit. Period. And we've been to a couple other ones where the ceiling comes down.
It's supposed to be quick.
Quick story.
The ceiling. Well, this was another one. The ceiling came down.
Supposed
A
to be
bunch
quick.
of naked girls on top swimming in like some like viscous water, I guess, because it was thicker. It was like a jelly oil. I don't
Gelatin.
know. Something like, but
A
it wasn't
gel.
really gelatin. But it was like it was definitely water based.
Gelatinous.
It was just gelatinous. Yeah, it was definitely viscous and like a 10W5 maybe, and they were dancing all over like, and you could touch them. You could jump up on the ceiling and touch, and it was a play we went to that was standing only and interactive. Dude, I go to stuff like that. I love that stuff. It's super
You know what
fun.
makes you an asshole? When you have a story that
just
rolls
never
into
ends.
another story,
Never
that
ends.
rolls into another story,
Never ends.
that rolls into
Another
another
story.
The thing is, you guys are all guilty for
You asked me.
Yes.
Yes, they asked me for
you,
this
you
story.
bring this shit up, and guess what happens?
What happens?
It sidetracks what we're trying to do.
I got
here
this
today.
shirt on, making me look good. So what am I going to do? Of course, I'm going to tell my good stories. Hello.
gonna get sex.
Well, this is feeding into pet peeves. This is Paul's pet peeve about you.
You set me up for that.
It was a
wow.
setup.
Yeah.
I must not caught myself doing it.
It's not checkers.
It's just like, here's the opposite of that. Okay, so he likes all this crazy weird ass shit. Okay,
Does he ever invite you, Paul?
he knows better. I'm never
Dude,
fucking going.
I've
to
invited
that
him a couple times.
shit. I don't do that shit. But it's to the point where like, I heard that. And it goes to the point where like, I'll give you something simplistic as to how I'm so the polar opposite of that. As much as we are alike, that part of us is completely different. Okay, and he will use that just to get under my nerves.
Oh,
and-
hell, I'll
and
let-
to
I'll send
entertain
a pic-
himself,
oh, yeah.
and entertain himself by my reactions.
You're a straight-laced kind
So,
of guy.
I mean, I'm not straight laced, but I don't, whatever. So, moral of the story is, like, he loves. Funny part is, he likes all that weird shit, but he also embraces nerd shit, which I hate.
Yeah, but you get your
Okay.
kicks with vehicles.
But listen, but that's man shit.
Yeah,
Guns, God, glory, cars, it's fucking man
I
shit.
get it.
Gun,
I'm not.
No
God,
judgment here.
Glory and cars.
It's man shit.
No judgment
So
here.
my point is that then he likes all this nerd shit. So, which I will not waste an ounce of my aging process on fucking nerd shit. Okay. Although
what
nothing.
did you do? What was the last movie you
Listen,
saw?
I went to the fucking Lion King because it's the movies. Who gives a shit?
But here's the best
All
part.
right, I'm
All right,
going to
finish
cut
your
you
story.
off. Now, here's the thing. He is so guilty of nerd shit on a weekly basis, okay? The one time that I said, okay, I'll go to the movies with the family to this thing, right? Because I'm an asshole like that. If it's not murder, death, kill, I don't want to see it. I don't want to go to love stories. I don't want to go to fucking nerd shit, okay?
How about musicals?
No, I've never been to one. I will never go to one. I
Lion
don't go
King's
to
a musical.
Broadway. I don't go to that shit. I have no desire for it. Okay, so that aside, the one time I concede and go, okay. So he's like, "Oh, you going to movies? Yeah.
I'm like,
Text
oh, cool.
message.
What are you going to
I
see?
said, I'm going to see The Origins of Hustler. Right? So he's like, oh, great. I didn't know it was coming out.
I love that stuff. What time is it playing?
Long story short, he finds out I'm there because someone posted we were there, right? And I'm with two gorillas.
Was it
So you
Mitch
want to pick?
McNeil and Jack Walker?
What's that?
Bigger gorillas.
Bigger gorillas.
Oh, they're bigger gorillas.
So I'm there with two gorillas, okay? And so he right away starts attacking, which I'm okay with, all right? It's so bad that even Lana says, is he really trying to attack you? The king of nerd shit? And she said it. And I go, yeah. So to put
Well,
it...
you gotta understand, the best part was he told me, I'm going to see The Origins of Hustler. So I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
That alone-
Only to find out that he's at the Lion King and we could have went to the
Now
Lion
you
King
knowing
together.
me.
Because I love that stuff.
Would I go see The Origins of Hustler? Would I ever go see that type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
movie?
yeah, right, yeah.
Right. So that should have told you right then and there.
Yeah, that's what
I was
you're gonna
making
say.
a joke. So long story, just to give you that preface, what I'm trying to say is, it's such a different thing that we have a mutual friend who does nerd white people shit that I have no desire to do.
Does he make pizza?
None. Yes, he does. And he does nerd white people shit, and I don't care about it. Doesn't mean I love him any less. I just will not going to waste my time doing it. So I'm invited, and the answer is no. Okay? You tell me Eric B. and Rakim's going to be there, I'm there. You tell me Big Daddy Kane's going to be there, I'm there. You tell me it's the Golden Age of Hip Hop reunion, I'm coming.
The Golden Age of Hip
I
Hop
will buy dinner
reunion.
for everybody. I'll buy drinks all night. I'm there. But if you think I'm going to watch some white boy shit that I don't like, I'm not doing it. All right? I.e., he will go to this boring ass white boy shit for the sake of nerddom. Okay?
Nerd.
All right? I don't do that.
But
And
I did play the electric guitar,
And
though.
I'm blatant to the point where I tell the guys, or these friends of ours, blatantly, I don't go to that white shit. I even told friends on the wrestling team to tell this guy, tell him that you went to Seattle and asked if he was going, and he told me, no, I don't go to their white boy shit. And when I said, go tell him.
I
do
told him that too.
Straight up, I don't do it. I'm not gonna, if you think I'm gonna go outside when it's 1,000 degrees outside to go listen to things that I can't stand and be uncomfortable with no food,
Like rock and country.
no drink, no pop, to sweat.
Well, we could have brought our own pops.
I'm heavy set. I'm not doing that. Period. So that's a difference. There's a complete difference. Me, creature habit. I can give two shits about that. Period.
You know what I think is very intriguing is you're on one side of the table, he's on the other.
And Frank is in the
But
middle.
what's going on in the middle? In terms of that weird sexuality.
he's a fucking
I
freak.
feel like he's freaky because I get some posts every now
I
and
feel
then.
like he's leaning towards your
Oh,
side.
he is.
Oh, he's
not
not
on my side
bleeding.
at all.
He's on my side, texting me. When is the next time we're
I'm
going?
like a blend, right? I'm a blend. In public, I'm like him. Behind closed doors, I'm probably leaning closer to this guy. But I don't need to broadcast it. You know, like I don't have the voyeurism that
The voyeurism.
that this cheese has
voyeur.
got.
And dude, let me tell you something. I've tried
Another
the voyeurism
nickname.
stuff,
The voyeur.
The voyeur.
and it doesn't work because no one's interested in what I got. That's
I
all
was
I'm saying.
exposed to some weird shit at a young age, though. Like, I got a juicy story of growing up where I went on vacation, and I'm putting shit out there. I don't give a shit. And I was told to bring in suitcases. And as I'm bringing the suitcase in, it's making a weird sound. So I'm like, I'm like, what's going on? And I was told to just bring it inside. And I was like, there's something going on here. And I was told to bring it inside.
how
And
old
then
were you?
I was probably like 12 or 13, and then I got smacked across the face, told to bring it inside. So on our way in, I told my boy to watch the door. I threw it down, and I opened it up, and you shouldn't snoop. Yeah, you
Goodies.
shouldn't snoop.
You should not snoop.
Because you find things out that you don't.
You should know. Things you should never know.
Do you think the
Till you
Roy
get older.
understands what's going on?
Leroy knows what's going on. He's got a fucking big cheeseburger smile on his face right
It's
now.
not his first
Okay?
rodeo.
Fucking Leroy. He knows exactly what's going on. Period.
See-
That's he's fucking cracking up right now. He knows exactly what's going
He
on.
knows
man.
what's going on.
Exactly. So there you go. That's the fucking. You got. There was a group called Houdini, or is a group. The Freaks come out at night. These two motherfuckers were the stars of that show. I can tell you right now.
This freak actually comes out in the daytime too.
Exactly
though.
what happens. Exactly what
But
happens.
Frank lived in Miami for a while, so
I
there's
did
a lot-
live in
lot of
South
action.
Florida for 13 years.
A lot
Yeah,
of interesting
there
things
was
down there.
there's a
right?
lot of Houdini shit going on right now. I don't know if you.
Peter, you're missing picture opportunity.
That was the smoothest ass I've ever seen.
And that, if we could have shown
You know
this
what's
Leroy,
classy?
Leroy Senior,
Leroy
ladies and
C.
gentlemen.
shit, And that could have fit right into this episode.
Because
without-
I'm not
without
feeling
a
that
doubt.
bad right now, given mine. Because I was like, I expected a little bit more. I'm not
I
gonna
don't know,
lie.
I don't know.
I
see,
expected.
I see glutes, I see hamstrings, I see calves.
There was almost like a little twerk action.
I
there
def-
going
I
on.
def-
Straight up.
Let me
I'm
tell you
not gonna
something.
lie.
I didn't see
I
much
could
of
have swore I heard a
hamstring.
clap.
The
I heard
viewers
a
have no idea what you're talking about, so you got to fill them in a little bit.
I'm not filling him in with nothing. He's my friend.
Leroy Senior walked
Unless
in.
you want to do a comparison shot.
Well, I don't wear underwear, so my comparison shot's going to be completely
Oh
different.
my God. We'll have the HD in red.
Trust me there. Well, actually, that's the HD in white because it doesn't see the sunlight too often.
So it sounds like we need a special night edition
can't.
of the Match Chat.
Yes, I'd like that.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you
After
something.
hours.
We can do an after
Where did
hours
this go?
Match Chat.
Red light.
This went from like
Assholes.
assholes to the,
Well, when you think of assholes a bit
The red
freaky.
man in the red light district.
The red light.
The red
I like it.
man in the red light district.
like it.
I like it too.
That could be a series.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that.
Call it window shopping.
the Red Man. There's a great MC called Red Man. It's actually one of my favorites. There's a song that I particularly like. It's called "Time for Some Action." That should be his theme song.
Time for some action.
Look it up, and it's spelled like in kind of Ebonics type of way. Time for something. I think it's time for, and it's AKSUN. Just
Yeah.
to so you
Action.
understand. Yeah, but check it out. That's the Red Man's theme song. By Red Man, Time for Some Action. Oh, look at him, like a red cat, Exactly. Well, you know what? With that, we're gonna wrap it up. I can't even go any farther after I got the fucking. What's he doing? The robot now? The Match Chat Podcast. Paul Ciato, Frank Ciato, Christopher Shea, Peter Olbert, Leroy, AKA Cuzzy Frank, AKA Frank Grizzly, AKA the Dancing Elephant,
AKA Freaky Frank.
AKA Double XL Voyeur, and that's it.